Hello everyone, this is Sajid Latif Khan and you are watching my channel Learning for All, and today in this video we will learn about the reading comprehension and what are the ways that we can make our reading comprehension faster and better. Reading is one of the skills in English language which is also called a receptive skill. रीडिंग से हम लैंग्वेज के न्यू स्ट्रक्चर सीखते हैं। रीडिंग के दौरान ही हमें न्यू वर्ड्स को पढ़ने का मौका मिलता है जिससे हमारी वोकैबुलरी में इजाफा होता है। रीडिंग से ही हमें पता चलता है कि इन अल्फाजों को हम कॉन्टेक्स्ट में कैसे इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। रीडिंग के दौरान ही हमें न्यू फ्रेजेस और इडियम्स के इस्तेमाल का मौका मिलता है। रीडिंग का ताल्लुक अंडरस्टैंडिंग से है और रीडिंग का मतलब सिर्फ ये नहीं कि टेक्स्ट को रीड किया जाए, बल्कि स्टूडेंट्स को टेक्स्ट को कॉम्प्रिहेंड भी करना आना चाहिए। किसी भी लैंग्वेज टीचर की कामयाबी इसमें है कि वो क्लास में रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन करवाए तो स्टूडेंट्स इस पैसेज पर अपनी क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग को डेवलप कर सकें। As you know that reading has a very strong relation with thinking and teachers should make their students good thinkers. A teacher should give a chance to students to give some thought to text. A teacher should get the students involved in the story or passage by asking certain questions during the reading. She can also do even before the start of the reading by pre-reading activities or pre-reading questions. Let's try to know that what are the essentials of the loud reading and what the teacher needs to do. A teacher should read in loud and clear voice so that every student can listen it, especially in early few weeks. She should change her voice according to the situation, and she should also timely establish eye contact with students, use gestures, facial expressions and body language. Read the lesson thoroughly and be sure about the pronunciation and meaning of each word. Read twice, thrice the given exercises at the end of the lesson. Be conscious about the vocabulary and structure required in the answers. Read the lesson once again and underline the important vocabulary. Pick the important words and use them in discussion. Make your students use the words and write those words. After sufficient use of the words, read the lesson. रीडिंग इज अ कॉम्प्लेक्स थिंकिंग प्रोसेस जिसमें रीडर्स को टेक्स्ट के ऊपर मीनिंग्स को कंस्ट्रक्ट करना होता है। रीडिंग इज एन इंडिविजुअल्स एक्ट वेयर अ रीडर हैज टू रीड अ टेक्स्ट, process it and find the hidden meanings. Students show great interest towards story reading. Teachers should teach the students first the component of a story. A story has 5 components: setting, characters, plot, conflict and theme. Now let's talk about the setting. Every story has its setting. It means at what time and where the story takes place. Whether the story is set in the jungle, desert or at home. That is why in children's book pictures and visuals are shown so that every student can predict where the story is going to take place. And number 2, characters. Characters are also very important component of the story. We find variety of characters like people, animals, birds and animated characters. In a story, we do have main characters and supportive characters. Characters perform actions and take the story to an end. And number 3 is plot. Plot is basically a story comprises of series of actions, events and conflicts. Every plot has the beginning, rising actions, climax, falling actions and resolutions. And number 4 is conflict. Every story has a conflict in it where characters have to face challenges and problems. The entire story revolves around the conflict. And number 5 is theme. Theme is basically the overall message and lesson of the story that the readers finds in the story. A theme can be about honesty, truthfulness, helping others and so on. Vocabulary is also a very important part of the story. A teacher has a very tough time to teach the vocabulary to the students so that they can use all the strange words within the context. Many teachers face great deal of problems while teaching vocabulary to students. Teachers should use TPR or total physical response method, actions and visuals. Words should not be taught in isolations. A teacher should teach the students that how to use words within the context. And the teacher should motivate the students to read more and more storybooks, magazines, brochures and journals. Now let's talk about SQ3R teaching strategy, which is very famous and very useful for reading comprehension. SQ3R एक रीडिंग स्ट्रेटजी है जो रीडिंग को फास्ट करती है और इससे रीडर्स ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इंफॉर्मेशंस को रिटेन कर सकते हैं। टीचर्स को चाहिए कि स्टूडेंट्स को SQ3R की ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस करवाएं। This strategy improves the ability of students to comprehend the text successfully. There are 5 steps of this strategy. S is for survey, Q is for question, R is for read, and R is for recite, and the third R is for review. Now let's talk about the survey. Before reading any passage, students have to survey the text. They have to concentrate on pre-reading activities, topic, heading to get the overall picture of the text. They should also read subheadings, keywords and phrases. They should also notice pictures, images and ask questions to themselves. By doing this, they can understand that what they are going to read about. This strategy provides them understanding of the text in advance. They can also read first sentence of each paragraph and final summary paragraph, which will help them in comprehension. And number 2 is questions. This is also very effective technique in comprehension. When you are observing the text, you have many questions to ask like what, why, who and how. And these questions will help you to focus on the reading material. All the time you need to generate questions when you are reading headings, subheadings, word in bold and italics and important phrases. These questions lead the readers to the answers and understanding of the reading material. And number 3 is read. रीडिंग के दौरान एक वक्त में एक सेक्शन को पढ़ें और अपने क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स फाइंड करने की कोशिश करें. It is basically finding the answers and clues for the questions that you have been generating since the start of the reading. And number 4 is recall. हर सेक्शन के बाद अपने सवालात के जवाबात तलाश करें. अगर आप समझते हैं कि आपको अपने सवालात के जवाबात नहीं मिल रहे तो आपको दोबारा टेक्स्ट को गो थ्रू करने की जरूरत होती है. नेक्स्ट सेक्शन को पढ़ने के लिए उस वक्त तक ना जाएं जब तक आपको प्रीवियस सेक्शन के सवालात के जवाबात ना मिलें. रिसाइट से आप अपने लेवल ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग को चेक कर सकते हैं. रीडिंग के दौरान आप माइंड मैप बनाकर इसमें इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स को लिख सकते हैं. एंड नंबर 5 इज रिव्यू. जब आप रीडिंग खत्म कर लें तो एक बार फिर अपने क्वेश्चंस पर रिव्यू करें. अगर आप समझते हैं कि अभी भी आपको अपने सवालात के जवाबात नहीं मिले तो आप दोबारा हेडिंग्स, सब हेडिंग्स और कीवर्ड्स और जिन सेंटेंसेस में आपने इंफॉर्मेशन को नोटिस किया है इन्हें रिव्यू करें. Review helps you to retain the information and it also develops the true understanding of the text. And that is it for now. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you can have upcoming new videos of mine. Thank you so much.